Looks like we're live. Looks like we're live. And we're not even fuzzy. Not even fuzzy. Last Monday, we tried to do a live, but it would not let us. No matter what I tried like 4 times to go live last Monday night, and it would not let us. It was only fuzzy. Everything I did, it would go back fuzzy. So, needless to say, we didn't get a live in last week. So, anyway, this is our 305 Come Alive engine. As many of you already know, I've been made fun of, I've been laughed at, I've been ridiculed and asked why several times. Mainly just asked why. But I say why not? This is a stock rebuild on a 305, and it's basically not even a rebuild. It's basically a bringing it back to life is basically all it is. It's not a high horsepower engine, but it is a first of 2 that we're going to do. So look who just walked in, just in time. We just fired our live up. World famous Doug.
That's me.
But
Wide open.
we're going to build another 305 one of these days, but we're going to do a little bit more to it. It won't be stock. It'll be more race ready. So a lot of people's wondering, why mess with a 305? I say, why not? We've got 350s, we've got a couple of 400 blocks, and we've got some 400 cranks that we can put together and all that. And, hey, why not? I see Bobby77 says, yo, good to have you in here. But, we like playing with stuff around here. We got that 305 done, and we've got a 302 Ford right there that we'll be going together with here one of these days. I don't know when, but one of these days. So that is on the agenda. I also have a set of gears I'm going to have to build before next race season. But we got this thing fired up the other night, and it runs pretty good. Someone in there said hi, and I can't read your name. Let me get my glasses on. Let me get my glasses on here. Pat's fan, glad to have you. Appreciate the diamond gift, the all of that. Where is this? We are in Arkansas. It's about as close as we're gonna get. So what's my choice? Mechanical fuel pump. I threw a Holly pump on my 327 and the diaphragm ripped. Well, you probably just got a bad pump. I'm gonna say it was just a fluke deal. I'm gonna say you probably get another and it probably won't do it. But that pump right there is just a used one that I bought, and I ain't got a clue what brand it is. It's probably a Holly or a Carter or something. I don't know. I ain't got a clue. Hippie Miller says, hi. Good to have you in here. What's my favorite car? I don't necessarily have a favorite car. So, I don't know. That's hard to pick from. Oh, yeah. Matthews told me, reminded me, it's a 55 Chevy. Hippie Miller will know all about that. I was sitting there thinking of Mustangs a while ago when he said that. So 55 Chevy is my absolute dream car. But as you can see, I have to stick with this. That's a far cry from a 55 Chevy. Coffee K1D said hi. Let's see. United Truth says, okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta rebuild it. The K, oh, thank you, sir. Happy wrenching. Appreciate you watching. And, yeah, just any of them pumps will probably, I figure it was probably just a fluke deal. Sometimes you'll get one like that, and even in the good ones. United Truth said, no, it's not a Pinto. Alex F8 said he likes a Pontiac GTO LS1. Those are pretty cool.
He's probably talking about that Pinto in the background.
Yeah, that's not a Pinto. This is a Mustang II. 77 Mustang II. It looks like a Pinto, but it's not. Coffee Kid. Okay. Hey, talk about coffee. We got a pot of coffee right over here. Let me think this. Yep, there's my coffee cup. We'll go get some coffee right now. What was my first car? Let's see. It's hard to say. I'm thinking my first car that I really liked, let's just put it that way, was a 62 Chevy Impala. Two-door hardtop. It was white with red interior. Had a 283 engine in it. Somebody had pulled the power glide out and put a turbo 350 in it. I drove that car for the longest. Loved it. Loved it. Yep. Yeah, just an old Mustang II, just a piece of junk, actually. There ain't much, a whole lot to it. It's a pretty rough. Got a V6 in it. We got it freed up. We did get it running. Runs really good. Needs a water pump on it. Need to finish the front end out on that engine. Well, I'll get it one of these days. Don't know when, but I'll get it done. Been working on that car over there. Going to start working on this 7.3 Power Stroke here pretty quick. I ordered gaskets for it today, so they're going to be in here in another week or two. What's your favorite pistol out of a 3-option revolver, Derringer, or Glock? I don't know. I don't play around a whole lot with pistols. I've got some, but don't necessarily have a favorite. So I have a 61 Impala. It's almost 65 years old. Yep. Yep. There it is. Coffee. We like it. Will France says hi. Alex says he has a 3/4 ton truck. Well, I've got one 3/4 ton truck and a 1 ton truck. Both of them are Fords. It just so happened to be what I bought. Not necessarily my favorite, but it is what I have. If I had a favorite in trucks, I really, really like the looks of the Ford trucks and the 15 to 18 models around in there. Really, really like the looks of those. But I would probably prefer to have a Cummins engine in it. Just my thoughts. With all the trouble that they've had out of them Ford motors. Mama Outfit said, how's it going out there tonight? It is going just fine. He's
On my way. Mama Outfits, don't you worry.
Yep. What year is the Mustang? It is a 77. 1977 model. Stephen Paul says, evening, folks. Yep. Matthew's a cleaning over here. He has cleaned that back glass.
Hey, look here, hey.
Look at that, Mama Outfit. Coffee. What is our best car? It's hard to say. From the looks of things, we don't have too much nice stuff in here right now. But
Probably be between that and
yeah, we've got one.
out in the trailer.
We've got one that's similar to this, but it's all race ready, and it's out in a trailer right now. But this one's got a pretty hot little motor in it. And there's another one right over there that we're going to be working on here one of these days. We're slowly gathering parts and pieces for it. This thing's kind of in our way, but we're going to.
Another one sitting out there under the tree, too.
Yeah, that's probably our best car for the moment, at the moment. But so we're gonna try to enjoy it there, Mama Outfit. Kevin says saving old cars. Yeah, we're trying to. We're saving old race cars and old cars. Doing all we can. We ain't got enough money to save them all. What do you mean? All that stuff is nice. You put your hard time into it. Yeah, it's I ain't saying that it ain't nice. I'm just saying that it's there's some cars that are nicer than others. Put it that way. And
Could Mama Outfits make us a cake or a big pan of brownies to run out here to us real quick to go with the coffee?
say that one more time.
Can we get Mama Outfits to make us a cake or a big pan of brownies or something and run out here to us so we'll have something to go with our coffee?
We'll have to wait on that. We'll see. We'll just see. She just put a laughing face up. Adrian, this is not a Pinto. It is a 77 Mustang. I think I'm going to ride on that back glass with some shoe polish. I'm not a Pinto. I'm a Mustang. It looks like a Pinto. I'm not making fun. I'm just saying it does look like a Pinto, but a Pinto is shorter right here. It is more straighter down. This Mustang is longer. It's based off of the Pinto, but it's not a Pinto. It's got a little bit of wear here and there. Sun baked on it just a little bit. I've got to do some work in here, but it does have back seats. Needs a little bit more treating, but it is getting better. Somebody's clear coat coming off of it that they put on it. So we're going to get this thing running one of these days and driving and enjoy it. Well, you'd be surprised at what we have put back on the road there, Jim Duffin. I'm going to say you'd be surprised what we've put back on the road. It's a 1977 model. Sheldon. Yeah, Jim's going to subscribe. Yeah, just keep watching. I have got a ton of stuff to do. I've got a Power Stroke right here we're working on. And I've got a 30 small block 302 over there we're working on. This just needs a water pump and a radiator. We've already had it running. The engine was locked up, and we freed it up and got it running. It runs really good now. It doesn't smoke, and it fires right up. I mean, it goes to show me that the rings have come back around. They've probably unstuck if they were stuck, and may not even been stuck very much at all. But it's got good compression, so I'm kind of interested to see how this thing will go down the road. These things brand new didn't have but 93 horsepower, so I'm not looking for a bunch out of this thing. Just looking for something to go up and down the road, and if it don't go up and down the road good enough to suit me, it's coming out. I can tell you that. Old two-stroke MX is in there. Said that needs to be a race car. There's one right over there. There's one.
They said that's a rare car.
Oh, rare car. Okay. But anyway, if that engine don't suit me, we're pulling it out, and I'll either put a small block Ford in it, I'll put a small block Chevy in it, I'll put a LS in it, I'll do something. Nope, not a Pinto, it's a Mustang. So, 77 model Mustang. So, Mustang II, that is. Yep. We just got a ton of irons in the fire, and don't know. We're hoping to sell this car right over here, and it has a 305 in it we brought back from the dead. We'll fire it up here in just a second. Matter of fact, we could probably do that right now. Put our battery on. Let me put y'all up on this stand and see if I can't get y'all set up. Hang on, got to get a fuel line in it. Okay. Yeah.
And Blood Visions wants to know if you, I guess it says, were you born in '88?
Nope. No, nowhere near 88. I was out of school by then. All right. Let's set this thing to start. Might need to adjust the rockers. On the front. Got a couple of them in there rattling, just a little. So, that's what we got. Had many people ask me why a 305. I've said, why not? It's a motor. It's the same stroke as a 350, just a little bit smaller bore. What class is that car for? It's actually a Southern Sport mod, is what it is. As you can see here, it's got stock rear suspension. The rear springs are a little taller than normal but this is legal in that class. You can extend your springs, put tall springs on it, and as you can see, the rear end's been beefed up, and it's got a stiffener bar right there, one in the front. It's a pretty stout little 10 bolt, but that class, you have to run that rear end in it. So, needless to say, it's a pretty good little car, pretty good little motor. We've tested the transmission out, it works fine. So, we just don't have a drive shaft right now because we sold the drive shaft. And anyway, that's okay.
Big black cookie barns that I figured it would have a great big old rear end of 456.
Well, Big Mike, we've got other plans for that 456 Dyna 70. So You might not, you might be surprised what it might go in. You just never know. I ain't gonna say anything, but you just never know what that 456 Dana 70 might go in. You just never know, you know. So, you just got to follow along. Yes, sir, the blue one is a G-body frame. It is a G-body frame. I don't know what car it come out from under or any of that. It's just a G-body frame. Metric, what we call them metrics. Yes, sir. You just have to keep watching. You just never know what that 456 Dana 70 is going to go under. Is those open wheel cars or wing cars? Open wheel mods. Damian Hewitt says, I'm a race car driver. Well, good deal. Well, it is a free country, but we still have to live by a few laws to keep people from just doing whatever they want to do, because that sometimes impedes on other people. Nope, not a Pinto. It's a Mustang. Mustang II, 1977 model. Oh, there's my toe. Yep. Races hobby stock. Well, this is basically what this is. It's kind of covered up right now. It's an old Camaro leaf spring car, and it's got a 9-inch Ford under it. We're going to finish it up here before long. We're going to jump on it and finish getting it back together. It's got a 355 in it with or 358, I can't remember. 355 with a set of Vortec heads on it, and Edelbrock EPS performer intake. Just basic. It's a 480 lift cam rule in this class. We hadn't had this one running in a while. We'll have to get us try to get this one finished up. And
Where do you race at?
We usually run Batesville, Arkansas, Batesville Motor Speedway. In Burnside, Kentucky. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure where that's at. I've been all over Kentucky, but not sure exactly where that's at. Damien says he runs Batesville Motor Speedway. Well, good deal. We
No, I bet you he's talking about Burnside.
well, it's the other boy said he races Batesville.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, Batesville, Arkansas. Yeah, we're gonna try to get this back together. We haven't had this one at Batesville yet. My boy Matthew drove the number 24 car for what, 2 or 3 years up there? Year and a half or so. And let's see if you can see that door right there. That's the door off of it. And we're going to we're gonna try to get this one back together, and we're probably gonna put a number on it like the old 24 and all of that. So try to make it look similar to what it was, and then see if we can't make this thing go around the track. But this is just no sport mod. And we're going to take it down to a swap meet come Saturday and just see what happens. Yeah, Juju. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. You had him and what's the other boy? Quincy. Yeah, Quincy and the other. Well, all them Brooks boys. I've known them all for a long time. Yep. Let's see. Let's see. I guess we mainly just got to put the front end back together on that, don't we? Get a radiator mounted.
Get more spark plugs, or wires, I mean. We do the radiator mount, spark plug wires,
Yeah.
put the hammer back on.
Yeah, I know Quincy. He went to the military. That's honorable of him. Yeah, I don't know how that worked, free piston engine. What are you asking for the car? One you are taking to the swap meet. This car, it'll need finished up, of course, but as you see it, it does have a working power glide. It works as a TCI. It's a direct drive style. It doesn't have a torque converter. It has a direct hookup. It needs a drive shaft, be a 29-inch drive shaft, and needs a body put on it and a fuel cell. I think we're going to ask about $3,000 for it. And again, as you can see right here, I'll turn the switch on and start it. It's not a top of the line engine at all, but it is a motor, so it probably it'll make a few laps. So appreciate it, Max B49. Hit that subscribe button. We sure appreciate it. I like Sterling Gordon. Okay. Jonathan Gray says, sounds good. We appreciate it. Yeah, anybody that's not subscribed, y'all just go right ahead and hit that subscribe button. We could use your help. As you can tell, we got plenty of stuff going on and not enough money to go around. That's why we got to sell this. I see JB's little shops in there. Appreciate it there, Max. Appreciate it a lot. We're just simple people. We ain't got no lot of money or nothing. We just buy old cars, try to bring them back. Again, it needs painted, as you can see. But with just a little bit of work, person could have this race ready. So, could I please start another great sounding engine? That's about the only one I got right now. We got that one, but we don't have it ready to start. And this one's not ready to start again. So we'd have to do a little bit of finagling to make them start. I'd have to pull this carburetor. I don't have enough carburetors to go around. Let's see. Yeah, Bill Stark, good to have you in there. If you don't mind, hit that subscribe button. I see at Cool Swag says hi. Appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up button. We sure appreciate you all. Johnson says I want to set my let's see. Yeah, guarantee you. Guarantee you. Appreciate that. Would it be that difficult to put a classic car on a 4x4 chassis? Well, it's it depends on what you got and what chassis you're putting it on and all of that. It's all a lot of work. This is a 305. If you can go back on our channel, you can kind of see us bring this old motor back to life. It is just a basic little 305, nothing special. Just basically a stock motor. I put a couple of bearings in it. It was in a burnt truck. That's the history of this motor. It was in a burnt truck, and the back cam bearing and the back main bearing was melted in it. So I pulled them out and I put some better. I didn't put brand new ones in it, but I put some better cam bearings in it and some a good used. It was good and used, but it looked nice. Main bearing, and the rest of them looked okay. So I did that. Put a new set of gaskets on it. Did a valve job on the heads. Got new seals on them, and put it together. It's got aluminum, a factory aluminum intake, but it is just a basic 305. So it's nothing special. It don't have a ton of oil pressure because it's a stock oil pump. About 30 pounds of oil pressure. So it would have been better to have a high volume oil pump in it, a high pressure oil pump, but it's just what I had. This is the 305. The 305 come alive. This is it. Have I ever done a 442 Cutlass? Nope, I have not, but I do have a 455 old sitting right over there. Engine needs to be put together. I would sell it as is. It's all in the pieces, but I'll sell it. Yeah, it'd be nice to put MSD in it, but that's just it's a nice distributor, but it is a basic distributor, nothing special. I-55 in Peevely, years and years ago was up there. Run a couple times. And back in the 90s. I think it was 96. Yeah, no need for high oil pressure. You got that right. It's just a stock motor. I mean, it'd be perfect for somebody had a pickup or something, or a car just needed a motor to go in something. I think it'd work out just fine. Appreciate it there, Bill. Will Fritz said hi. Gen 1 Camaro. No, that is a Gen 2. This is a metric car. Sorry, kind of backed up. It's actually a Southern Sport modified.
I think he's probably talking about the one behind it.
Yeah, it's a Gen 2. Yeah, Gen 2 Camaro. You from Texas, or you know, from Arkansas, Central Arkansas. Bill Stark says 1150 CFM Edelbrock needed. Probably. It'd probably make a little 305 squirt somewhere, probably right out the bottom of the oil pan. But yeah, that's a standard header for these modifieds. So plus it just goes right over that steering shaft. They were built for that. So that's exactly for it. So yep. Landon loves mowers, or Lando. Lando loves mowers. I'll get your name right here in a minute. Good to have you back in here. We appreciate you jumping in every time you get. And yeah, this little motor here won't put out near the ponies as this motor here does. So we'll see about here in another week or so having this thing ready. We got to move our radiator mount. We've got to put our A-arms and stuff back on, but we got to put a radiator mount up here and work on this just a little bit. And that's about it. Other than that, I think the nose and everything's ready to go on. It's just not on it. So fender's just sitting here. It's not bolted on. So need a set of plug wires. So we got to try to get them. Somebody buy this car so we can afford to put some plug wires on this thing. We really need a new radiator for it. So we've got one back here. It'd probably be a good one, but it'd be nice to have a fresh radiator on it to go out this year. Yeah, well, we've been in here. We wasn't here last week because every time I tried to get on for a live, it just wouldn't let me. It was always fuzzy and buffering and all of that, so I just turned it off. Got frustrated with it, turned it off. But we're usually on live on Mondays and Thursdays. So, yeah, anytime you can get in here. And I've got a ton of videos out, so over 1,000. I think somewhere around 1,100 videos I've got out. So anytime you want to just kind of get caught up, just jump over on the channel and turn them on and let them scroll and just sit and let them play, because I could use your watch hours. Good deal. Appreciate that. Bill Stark says, time for a shower, a cold drink. I'll be back. All right. Yeah, you got a pretty nice looking lawnmower there. Yep. I got one of them. It's a green one, but it's not one of them mowers. I'm trying to find, where's the flashlight at? We got a flashlight somewhere here. Yeah, right here. I've got one of them green lawnmowers, but it's not quite that green. Let's go back here. Back in here in this storage room. As you can see, I've got it covered up with small block Chevy parts, but it is a Craftsman. It's got a 16.5 horse Kohler. We're going to be bringing it back out here before long, work on it. I bent the blade on it, one of the blades, and I quit using it. But I got to put a cable on the blade engagement and another belt and change oil on it and a fresh battery. And looks like I need to do some tire work, but it'll be ready to go. So, yep, another double hump head. Got some, I think it was 624 heads. I think these are late model fuel injected TBI heads. So nothing special. Nothing special. Anyway. Yep. Craftsmans are pretty nice. Yeah, I see that. It really needs a bend in it, but it'll work. Just a little bit narrower. Yep.
He's saying Jeff designed, which said usually they'd tear up anyway where you couldn't reuse it, but we put where the bolt's going through, so it kind of saved the money. On each side. Just replace the actual tubing part.
Where'd you gather him off that?
BB. I got it bought a Camaro. He gave it to me.
Kevin, 1455. Nope, this is not a Cobra, but I would sure love to build one out of it. Sure love to build one out of it. Doug said hi, appreciate it. If y'all don't mind, if y'all hadn't done it, hit that subscribe button. We could sure use your help. Sure use your help. Hit that subscribe button and we sure do appreciate it. Really need to get them gears out of the back. And then do that, I need to pull that truck around here and pull the gears out of it. I hope they're the same. I hate to pull them out and then they're not the same. They should be, don't know though. Was that a Ford Falcon? Nope. Let me say it again. It is a Mustang, 77 Mustang. I know we got a lot of people coming through. It is a 77 Mustang II. That's what it is. 77 Mustang II. If any of y'all want to see this thing fired up and running, we ain't going to be able to get it done tonight, but we have had it running. But if y'all want to see this thing on the road, drop a super chat or two in here. A gift of a few dollars, and we could probably start putting some of that to work pretty soon. And yeah, that's no problem there, Bud. I know there's a lot of people coming in and out, and we've got it's just a little 77 Mustang II, so nothing special. Pretty straight little car. The reason why I got it is because it's going to the crusher, and even though it's not one of the more desirable kind of cars, I just hate to see anything go to the crusher that's that straight. And I have had a couple of these cars before and really liked them. They drove good, but the ones I had before had 4 cylinders in them. And this one does have a 5-speed, or a 4-speed. We're going to run it with this motor for a while, and then we'll probably build us another little small block Ford and put in here. More than likely. More than likely. Either that or build us a hot rod 305 Chevrolet. I've got another one right here that I'm really wanting to build like a 331 or something like that out of it. So 331 or maybe even possibly a 345. So many people don't understand how to get a 345 out of a 305, but I do. So it's a 1977 Mustang II. 1977 Mustang II. If y'all don't mind, hit that subscribe button while you're in here, and then go down to my channel, and you'll see this little motor running. Actually, we got a video on it. Just to have a Cobra. He used to have a Cobra V8 302 75 white with black letters. Yeah, those were pretty sharp little cars. I'd really like to kind of do this one up that way, and maybe one of these days make it up like a Cobra. Like I say, it's not a Cobra, but I wouldn't mind doing a mock on it, kind of a what do you call it, a clone. So am I going to sell it? We probably would, but price has to be right. We'd have to replace it, you know. So, I mean, we ain't got enough projects in here, and we've got so many that we got two or three of them outside yet. What's a good price? Oh, I don't know. I'd probably let this one go for it. It don't have a title. Have to get a bonded title for it, so that's a $200 deal. So I'd take that in consideration, but I'd probably let it go for somewhere around $1,000. And if somebody showed up with a trailer that was serious and not just blowing and going, I would do some heavy talking, negotiating. So, as you see it, it needs tires. I've got the ignition pulled apart. It needs a key switch put back in it. Actually needs a key cylinder put in it, as you can see. But it needs that. And a water pump, a radiator, and a carburetor. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a fuel pump. I mean a fuel tank. So the person do a little bit of work on that and have a ride and drive car pretty quick. Yeah, it needs a lot. So it does have brakes. I don't know how well the brakes are because I hadn't been able to drive it, but I have checked them, and I put it in gear. I had it running one night and put it in gear, and the clutch works, all of that. We did start getting the lights to work and stuff. It just been setting so long that all the contacts are kind of corroded, so it just needs going through. So Yeah. It's a 1977 model. That's what it is. So, 1977. And we'll, if I could, I don't know. I have to go on, go over and look, see if I've got one of them water pumps on my, my Amazon wish list. I ain't for sure. Yes, sir, a Mustang II. Wild Man Dave, well, I don't know if it'll sell that quick or not. That's just the price I threw out there because, hey, what are you gonna say? So, we could definitely use the money for the channel. That's all it's for anyway. So just try to keep the channel going. As you can see, we got plenty of projects. And there's three or four projects outside. So I'm probably not going to buy any more projects for myself. I'm probably going to try to finish a few for a good little while. So I actually have a travel trailer outside I've got to work on too. Yeah, that motor purrs like a kitten. Runs good. A little 2.8 V6. Runs really good. Don't smoke. And I need to put something over that breather hole. Or not breather hole, but whatever you call that. Intake ports. Let me get me some paper towels and I'll stuff off in there. Just to keep the stuff from falling in there. I know a lot of people won't see this as something nice, and it ain't nice, I can promise you that. But we saved it from the crusher. That's, a lot of people said you should have just left it go. Well, that's okay too. Everybody has their opinion. Everybody has their opinion. Yep, these are getting kind of hard to find, especially that are not ate up in rust. This does have an 8-inch rear end under it. I don't know what gears yet, but it does have the 8-inch. See if I can get down here and see. As you can see right there, 8-inch. It doesn't have the sway bar. So, yeah, it's going to need a new set of tires, not just one. But it does have a trailer hitch. So, I don't know what you'd pull with it, but it does have a trailer hitch. So, not the nicest thing in the world, but that's okay. Somebody might talk to Bondo Billy and get them painted for him. So. Oh, well, I don't know of a Mustang II exploding, but the Pintos did. I think one of those cars exploded. It was under extreme conditions, but I don't think all of them exploded. Yeah, it definitely needs a 302. It's a Mustang II, 77 model. Nicer than some of the new crap that's out there, brother. I know that. This is all steel other than some of this interior pieces. The sun kind of got to this piece. Person might have to hunt him down one of these trim pieces or the inner panels in here. That piece over there is okay. But this one, as you can see, is sun baked. The sun got it. Coyote motor would be fun in it, but I don't know that you can get it in there without doing a major lot of cutting as wide as them motors are. 302 would go right in. A 350 would make it go really fast. Yeah, a 302 will basically bolt right in. You got to do a little bit of work. Nothing too bad. I think the motor mounts, something different on the motor mounts. So it may be the same on this 2.8. I ain't for sure. May be the same as a 302. Just bolt it right up. Yeah, it'd be an awesome little Cobra. Be nice put a little 5-speed in it. T5. Drop a T5 in it with a 302, maybe a hot little 302. Something put out about 350 horse, maybe 400. Be pretty nice. Build you a little 331 or a 347. Be really hot. Yeah, I get a wrecked Fox body. That'd be nice to do. Get all the motor and transmission, everything out of it, and just put it right over in it. Yeah, C6 would work. C4 would work good too. Them little C4s was good little transmission. Yeah, we've got a C4. And I've got a small block 302. Over there, but it's got to be built yet. Snake Man, yeah, that'd be fun. I tell you how y'all could help right now if y'all wanted to help us out, try to get some of this stuff done, like what we're talking about, is to drop us a little super chat in there, or super thanks, and it sure would help us out. Just a few dollars here or there, and I'm not begging money. Don't get me wrong, I'm not doing that, but anybody that wants to help us out, that option is there. Also, there's a join button. Person can join the channel, and we have a few options there. But yep, this will be a fun little project. Yeah, I like working on cars most of the time. Sometimes I get tired of it, but have to take a little break, night or two break, and then go back at it. As you can see, set of 302 heads right there. Hey, I appreciate it there, Snake Man. You the man. Yeah, it ain't got no gas in it. But I appreciate any help we can get. We sure don't turn any help down. again, right over here is the 302. We're kind of in limbo on that. We don't have any parts for it yet. I've got the crankshaft down at the engine shop to try to get it polished, and once I get that, then I'll be able to kind of do some bearings and rings, and I don't know what we're going to do yet. That's not going to be a hot rod build, I can tell you that. It's just basically a stock re-ring, new bearings, new rings, and do a basic valve job on these heads over here. Just stock heads. I think they're 19. I think it's an 80 model motor. 79 to 81, somewhere in there. There was 3 different numbers in this motor, so it could be any of them. These heads still need to be cleaned up, as you can see. But hey, if you go back and see us working on this thing, you'll see how nasty it was. It's a lot cleaner than it was. Whole lot cleaner than it was. We got ridiculed and told we was crazy and all of that we had a boil barrel set up in here with a bunch of soap and water in it, and we were boiling. We cleaned this block up. The sludge in this motor was so deep you couldn't see any of these markings. It was deep. I mean deep. But you can see right there, it's an 80 model block. So we still got a little sludge right up in there. Like I say, we still got this thing was coated something fierce. It was just absolutely horrendous of the sludge that was in this engine. And I'm gonna work on it some more, cleaning on it, and I'll get her cleaned up. But it was pretty bad. Pretty bad. As you can see right there, Cleveland Foundry. So there was lots of sludge in it. Lots of sludge. Tremendous. Yep, this little old 305 I got it from the same guy that I got the 302 from. And we kind of went through it, did just a basic freshen up, got it going again. It's nothing special. So, nothing special. Oh man. Whew. Whew. What do you think, Matthew? If we had a drive shaft in that joker, I'd say let's let her down on the ground and take her for a spin.
Let Doug drive to the dollar store.
Yeah.
I don't think I wouldn't. You only have to come and get me,
Hey,
not because it broke down.
if he sticks his hand out the window doing this right here, he's saying shut it off. He's not saying yeah.
Been there, done that.
Not quite a Cybertruck. Not quite a Cybertruck. I Need to put another cap on a vacuum port on that carburetor right there I just found. One right there. It only works when the throttle's on. Yep, that's a 1964 Cybertruck. Mr. Bird Dog 83. I don't know if you got one, Matt. Put one of them rubber lines on it till we can get a. There you go. Just something to plug the line off with till we can get some plugs. We'll do this one more time. Start it one more time. He said that thing's faster than a Mexican in Chicago. Oh, mercy. Is that piece of crap faster than a rice burner? I don't know. Hey, at least I've got something to tinker on. I got plenty of something to tinker on. Even though it might be, as some people call, a piece of crap. At least it's not yours, it's ours. So. See where my piece, my cup of coffee is. Let me see if I can freshen this thing up. Been sitting out a minute. Yep. Oh, me. Yeah. Well, we have kind of wobbled around here and lingered around here. We've been doing a valve job on them heads. And I don't know if you can see or not. But we've got them's a 906 Vortec heads. So oh mercy, I can't get my glasses on. Yeah, I don't know. I've got all kind of tools. Well, that's good for you. Well, when your grandkids get your tools paid off with using nothing but Snap-on, that'll be all right. But hey, if you can afford it, go for it. That's all I can say. I've got a few Snap-on tools myself, but I don't do it for a living, so I don't need Snap-on. Yep. Hey, if I was working for a living with tools, I'd have snap-ons as well. But no, nothing's getting done tonight. We're a bunch of lazy folks around here. We like sitting around talking on YouTube. I've got videos. I've got probably around 1,000, 1,100 videos on the channel. This is just kind of one of them nights when we do our live. Sometimes we're working, sometimes we're not. But we can kind of interact with people on these lives. So, let's see. We're probably gonna get around here. Don't know if we'll stay on here much longer. And get around. We've been on here a little over an hour. So, but I appreciate everybody jumping on. We just been in here just chatting it up tonight. Nothing major. I don't know we'll get much done, but we usually just like this to sit around and chat with people and answer questions, talk to people, and take people's sarcasm and people's harsh comments and all of that. We get it all. Sometimes I take it, sometimes I dish it back a little bit. So it you got a lot of keyboard warriors out there. Nope, don't drink beer. I drink coffee and water. I quit all that when I got saved, gave my heart to the Lord Jesus Christ. True man cave, yep. That's basically what we use it for. Me and old Doug, Matthew, we come out here and work when we can, and the rest of the time, we'll turn that right there on. As you can see, that's our monitor right now. For whatever reason, it's not wanting to show our comments. But, oh. And let's see what's happened here. All right. But we'll sit out here and watch a little YouTube sometimes, and sometimes we'll work. That's my 7.3 Power Stroke. I got gaskets ordered for it. We pulled it apart to look at it. It had a stuck piston, had a cylinder, had a little, had gotten some moisture in it, and we got it broke loose and got it spinning, but had to clean the cylinder up. And the cylinders look good. They're discolored where that rust was at. Nothing major, but got some gaskets ordered for that. We're gonna put it back together and see if we can't put that back in the truck one of these days. Well, if you'll buy me the turbos and the kit, I'll do that. I'm going back with what it's got on my budget. But if somebody wanted to buy me all that stuff, I definitely put it on. I don't have that kind of budget. Yeah. King Smoky, that's, as you can see, we got so many things around here. If I just had one project, if we just had one thing that we was working on, might be a little different. But when you got so many things you're trying to get done, you got to spread your money thin, and sometimes you got to do things that most people laugh at. The deal for real said hi. We appreciate you. Jump in there and hit that thumbs up button, and also smash that like button and that subscribe button. And well, I can't afford anybody. Can't afford to pay nobody. I'm not one of them big YouTube stars like Bill Hoskinson and Billy Hoskinson and all them, and Cletus McFarlane and some of them guys, Pole Barn Garage, Junkyard Digs. All them guys made it big. We ain't there yet. Most of the people have these big ideas, probably never worked on a vehicle in their entire life. Most of the time, you are right. You are right. Well, we don't buy 30 packs, we buy cans of coffee.
The 30-pack days are behind them.
30-pack days are way behind us, probably about almost 30 years ago behind us. Oh, me. But yeah, I got gaskets coming, and hopefully be able to start putting this thing back together. Yeah, I think you're right on that. Coffee's more expensive. It's cheaper to just go to the creek and drink water out of the creek too. You can't hardly afford to buy water anymore at the store. It's done got to where it's about $2 a bottle. That is a 7.3 Power Stroke. We've got the heads off of it. I've got some gaskets ordered for it. We're going to just do a little gasket set up on it. That's about it. That's, let's see them race cars. They're over there. One right there. One's over there. We fired it up a while ago. Has the 305 Come Alive engine in it. It's nothing special, but it is a motor. 77 Mustang II. And it's a 2.8 in it. Stephen Paul says, talk to one of the local machinists around here about old bolts. He's got lots of stuff like that. He's thinking about it, but he does have lots of Chevy and Ford engine bolts. Well, that's good. If sometime or another you want to gather something like that up and send it to us, I'll try to have a address in most of the descriptions, and most of our videos will usually have an address that you can send stuff to. So we race some of them. This car here is not a race car. It's just one I saved from the crusher. Just a little 77 Mustang II. But yeah, I've drag raced that stock car, matter of fact, one time. And that car right over there, we're probably not going to race it just yet. Next year, maybe. We'll just have to see. If it don't sell, we're taking it to a swap meet Saturday, and if it don't sell, we're going to come home and probably do some work on it, get it to where we can make it more of a,
We've got 3 outside.
Yeah.
that we do race.
yeah, we got race cars outside we do race. And there's another one right here that's, we're gonna have to work on. Say, another modified chassis. We've got one in our stock car trailer, our enclosed trailer, and we've got another one sitting out underneath shade tree that I've got to get tucked back to the guy that owns it. How much? We're going to ask $3,000 for that car over there with the engine in it. Um, I drove some this year. Matthew mainly does the driving, but this was first year I've drove in, what, 5 years? 4 years, 5 years, something like that. It's been a while. Yeah, it's not too bad a price. I think 3,000 is pretty good on that. That's got a little room we can work with the person on, but uh, it's got a direct drive power glide in it that works fine. It's just a basic 305 engine in it, but with that engine, you've got all the parts that goes on. It's basically a running engine. So, everything around it will bolt right on a small block 350 as well. So it's, nothing wrong with that. And you can run 305s in that class. I know they don't have as much horsepower as a 350, but the torque is pretty close to the same because you got a little better compression ratio, and because of the tighter combustion chambers. So, yeah, we'd like to. I'm wanting to play with a 305 a little bit. I know a lot of people thinks they're junk and they ain't no good, but I've seen some 305s surprise people. Yep. Person, remember the old Monte Carlo SSs had 305s in them. You know, every one of them was 305s. Monte Carlo SSs, what was it, 82 to 85 models, something like that.
Yeah,
They were all 305s, but they were a roller 305. Matter of fact, I think the heads on that motor over there come off an old 30, the GT 30, not GT 305, but a high output 305. So I'd like to see what it'd do. Really, I'd really like to see what it'd do. If it don't sell, we're gonna pull it out, and you never know what we're gonna put it in. You just never know. Might pull it out, and who knows? Who knows? Maybe small block 350 and a Mustang II. What would that be like? Could put small 305 in that 75 Chevy truck out there. Pull that big block out of it.
That's why I was just sitting here thinking.
Be a good little test dummy, you know. If nothing else, be a test motor. Could put it in S10, just for testing it, Ever messed with the 262 or 267 Chevys? Have a few of them here. 262s. Okay. I was trying to think. You're talking about the old LT1s? Those little kind of a funky motors they built there for a little bit. Hello from Wyoming. Well, good to have you in here. Appreciate you jumping in. And if you don't mind, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thumbs up. We appreciate everybody jumping in. We just piddle around in here. I've got several videos on our channel. A lot of people won't know why we're not working. Well, that's because usually on Monday nights we do these things where we sit and chat with people. That's a V6. Okay. No, I've not really messed with one of them. The two, I think it was a 262. Was the 260? Yeah, 262 was the one that had the heads. If I'm thinking right, that one of them motors was like the precursor of the 4.3. Trying to think. 1970s emissions engines they were. Okay. I think wasn't they the precursor of the 4.3 because if I'm not mistaken, the heads will bolt right on a 4.3. Okay, well that's what I'm thinking. It's just an early model. Because that's what I was thinking. It just an early model 4.3. Some of the things were different on them, but a lot of the 350 small block Chevrolet parts would work, like rods and push rods and rocker arms and stuff like that. Even valves, all of that stuff would interchange. Matter of fact, we took a set of valve covers from a 350 and cut them down to fit the that little 4.3, and we did that. It's back in the 90s is when we was doing this. We built pretty hot, I mean hot, little V6. We were running V6s in these modifieds back in the day. The old boy that had that car, Wayne Brooks, from Ball Knob, Arkansas. If you know anybody that knows anything about modified history, you'll know that V6s got outlawed. And it was all because of that UFO car right there. In IMCA, they outlawed the V6 because of the guy driving that car. So he's a buddy of ours, and we built some V6s back in the day in the 90s, and he went around there for a few years winning everything that there was to win. And they weren't loaded with horsepower, but he was probably making 300 horsepower out of that V6. And I mean, with just a little 4-barrel carburetor on it. But I mean, it wasn't like no V8 that everybody was running, the open motors back then. Yeah, I've seen what you're talking about there. The V8's cut in half. I know a guy that's got a 302 Ford that's cut in half and made a V4, and he's got it sitting on a motorcycle, and that's pretty wild. But yeah, but that little V6 that we was running back then, it was pretty wild, pretty wild. Sounded good, had a good sound to it. It was unlike anything out there on the track.
It'd carry your front wheels down the straight.
Yeah, it'd pull a wheelie, believe it or not. Them V6s was light in the front. It made just super light. I think that V6 He figured it up, and it weighed almost 150 pounds lighter than a 350. And that's a ton of weight off of the front end of one of these modifieds. So, pretty awesome deal. Yep. Well, guys, I'm going to get around here in just a minute. There's a couple built V6s running against 360 cubic inch V8s and asphalt sprint cars doing well. Yeah? Well, that's pretty cool. Them V6s are light. That's where the advantage is. You can get, if there's no weight limit on the car, that V6 is your advantage. Anything lighter on that nose means the whole car can be lighter. And you can put more rear percentage in one of them cars with a V6. And now you got to learn how to fix that front end to where it'll turn. And when you do that, you'll be surprised what it'll do. But allows them to move weight around where they want it. Yep, that's pretty cool. Yep, I think, well, they didn't even have a weight limit on the modifieds back then. That's the reason why weight limits got put on these IMCA modifieds and open modifieds everywhere they went, because I'd like to say there used to not be a weight limit on them. And he built that super fast. I mean, that joker was fast. That little V6 car, and absolutely just dominated the racing with it. He got the V6s outlawed is what he did. The new LT7 5.7 liter. Don't know anything about it. 5.5 liter. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about it. Haven't even heard of it yet. That lets you know how much I'm up with new stuff. I can tell you about old motors, but I don't know about the new ones. Wow, that's some donkey stomps right there. I'll guarantee you. I'm originally from Central Illinois. Grew up around the dirt track. Still remember a lot of leaf spring cars running when I was young. Yep, right there's one right there. Leaf spring car. They're a little bit obsolete now because everybody's went to the coil spring style cars, Monte Carlo, the G bodies, Matrix, whatever you want to call them. Most everybody's went to that, and these leaf spring cars are basically obsolete. But there is some classes for them that basically makes it a leaf spring only class. So that makes it to where people can actually, if they still have these old cars, they can actually still race them, not have to build one of them other cars. Because these are called hobby stocks here, and the Monte Carlos and the G bodies stuff, you can run these cars with them, but you're not going to do no good, because those other cars, the way the suspension is and all that, you can do so much with them compared to these are limited. So I've done I've done a little bit of trickery on the springs and stuff on these, and can make them pretty fast, but still can't run with the Monte Carlos because they get through the corner just so much better. So
What area are you
I'm in the central Arkansas area. We run Batesville Motor Speedway with this stuff when we're running. Yeah, coilover suspensions are nice. That's pretty nice. I see he said the C8 ZR1. Yeah, I've heard of that now that you've mentioned that, but I don't know any. I still don't know anything about them because that's way up here out of my league. Way out of my league. I could probably sell everything I own, shop, junk in here, house, all my vehicles. I could probably sell all of that I've got and might be able to go buy me a brand new Corvette. Might be able to. I don't know that I could even do that, but I might be able to. So the new Corvettes are just a little bit out there. Way out there. The only thing I own that's Corvette is, let me think. The only thing I own that is Corvette is a 1957, as a set of 1957 Corvette heads that come off of a Power Pack 265. That's all I own that was Corvette that I know of. Might own a starter that goes on one, later model, but that's about it. But it's aftermarket, so it's not really necessarily a original deal. So, but yep, been on here an hour and 43 minutes. Oh man, let's see here what I got going here. Let's see. I don't need none of that stuff. But oh mercy. Well, I guess I better get around here. I appreciate everybody jumping on, and if y'all hadn't done it already, hit that subscribe button, that like button, and hit that thumbs up. We sure appreciate everybody jumping in. We're going to get around and probably hop off here for a little while. And we'll probably be back Monday night. Well, every Monday night we're on here unless the internet don't let us do it. But Monday nights and Thursday nights, we try to be live. So come back Thursday night, 7 p.m. Central Time, and see if you can't catch us again. We might be doing something. We might be bowled up working and just got the camera set up, and y'all can just sit and watch and chat amongst yourselves or whatever. But like I say, I've got gaskets coming for this 7.3 Power Stroke. I don't have anything coming for this unless somebody wants to send me a water pump for it. And yeah, you can send us a water pump for it, but you'll have to go to one of her videos and look on the description to get her address. So anyway, might be working on that race car, might be working on this race car, might be working on something else. You just never know. But if y'all jump back in here Thursday night, catch us again. We sure would appreciate it. We want to thank everybody for hitting the little gift button, the little diamond buttons. We sure appreciate that. The little emojis and all that stuff. We thank you. We thank you for the super chats that we got tonight. If anybody wants to help us out, they can join the channel. That helps us. If you want to give a super chat, we sure appreciate all that. That just helps us get parts for these things where we can show y'all what we're doing, and we'll see if we can't make something happen. But until then, we're going to get off here. We're about to lose all our viewers right now. We got some diehards that are still in there watching, but we appreciate everybody for jumping in. As I always say, it's Russell here with Outfits Garage saying, God bless you. Jesus loves you. Always remember that. If you're not saved, you're not living for the Lord, give your heart to the Lord Jesus Christ. John 3:16, read that. Ask the Lord to come into your heart and watch what the Lord will do. Okay? But always remember, Jesus loves you. And Outfits Garage is saying, keep a hammering.